GolfPass, I'm Amy Cho. From my personal experience playing golf professionally, we spent a lot of time working on my fundamentals. That's how important it is, but a lot of the amateurs are not quite aware of this. If you're new to golf, or you could be a great golfer, just need to hit that refresh button on your setup. I'm here to show you just that. So we'll start with a 7-iron posture. That's a great place to start. Take your stance about shoulder width apart, and if you look down the line, pretend there is a clock right here, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and I want you to keep your back nice and straight. I don't want you to arch too much or round your back, nice and flat back. Neutral position is what we want. From here, we're gonna keep our knees straight. We're not gonna bend them yet, and we're going to first bend from our hips. So when you bend from your hips like this, I know you're going to tip over, but hold on tight, we're gonna get there soon. So you bend from your hips first. I want your head to point anywhere between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Everybody could be different depending on how tall you are, how lanky you are, etc., etc. But for a 7-iron, between 1 and 2 is a great place right there. You might feel it's a little low. That means you've been too upright with your 7-iron. So check that out. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and bend our knees to help you get into the balance. We're not just bending for the sake of bending the knees, but to help you get into an athletic posture. So when you're bending the knees, we're not gonna bend too much. We're just going to bend very little, and we're gonna press into the balls of your feet. Boom, this way. This is going to help you to engage your thighs, your glutes, and your core. It doesn't really matter if you keep your weight in the balls of your feet or middle of your feet, but a lot of the amateurs tend to confuse the middle of their feet to their heels. I don't want you to ever set up in your heels, because a lot of amateurs tend to lose their balance if they set up in the heels first. So their upper body ends up tensing up, and then now you start early extending. We don't want any of those. So let's try and keep them in the balls of your feet this way. Boom. Now we're going to go ahead and hang your arms straight down, and we're gonna get into the grip. Let me go ahead and grab my club to show you that. So I have a 7-iron here. You're gonna go ahead and open your left hand this way and take your palm. Everybody's palm sizes are different, so it could be just a guesstimate, but we're gonna go ahead and divide your palm into thirds. So 1/3 there, and we're gonna mark on the first 1/3, boom, right there. And then we're going to make a mark on the grip as well. So if you take a look at the butt end of your grip, let's pretend this is a clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So this 12 o'clock would be the whole entire top part of your grip right here, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put that mark on the 12 o'clock, and then tip of your left thumb is going to touch the 12 o'clock as well, and wrap your fingers around. You're going to be able to grip it in your fingers beautifully. You'll feel a little bit of pocket of gap in the middle of your left palm. That's exactly how I want you. And because the tip of the left thumb is touching 12 o'clock, that V you form right there is going to point at your trail shoulder. It's perfect right there. Now, let's get to the right hand. All right, the right hand goes into the grip at a 3 o'clock direction, boom, this way. The most important point here is that the left hand and the right hand have to connect beautifully. So for me, it's top of my left thumb and the middle of my right palm touches each other, boom, this way. So you're pushing against, connecting the two hands. This is really going to help you to relax your grip pressure and keep the hands in place beautifully. And when you do this, make sure to check on that right V pointing at your trail shoulder. So both V's pointing at your right shoulder is what we want. So today I've shown you how to get into your 7-iron posture to engage your lower body correctly so you can relax your upper body, get into your grip so both the V's are pointing at your setup. Now, not only do you look good, but you're ready to put on a powerful swing. Ooh, just like that.